Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we are doing a special video in which we are going to open 50 plus Grand Tournament packs. We have just gotten into the Grand Tournament. The maximum here we can buy with gold is 50. So if we've spent 70 actual dollars, we could have gotten 60, or you could just buy 50 and then buy another 10 if I had 30 more gold. Really is all I would need to buy another 10. But I don't want to do that. I think 50 is more than enough to start off with this Grand Tournament expansion that will give us quite a lot of packs and quite a lot of the new cards, and help us make some of the other videos that are going to be coming out after this, as we're going to look at every single new Grand Tournament card for each character and the neutral ones, and then are going to build a new deck. Now all 5,000 of that pack was earned by playing Hearthstone. I have never put any money into Hearthstone at all. Didn't pre-order, didn't do anything. That was absolutely the hardest way you could have gotten 5,000 gold, and that's what I did. And now we're going to open 50 plus packs, 4 of which are going to be neutral cards. So let's say...
Prepare yourself for a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you've ever encountered.
Okay, didn't expect that. Let's do 25 of the Grand Tournament cards and then one of the neutral. That'll keep everything pretty popular. This video is probably going to be kind of slow, long if I don't speed things up. So sitting here and hovering over them and seeing what kind of cards we got is not a smart move. So I'm not going to make a ton of commentary on the cards we get. That's all going to be for the next few videos, because again, we just want to speed this up. There's definitely a lot here that we are not seeing. It's a little weird. We only got the 2 mage rares so far. Little petals everywhere. There's 130 plus. Ooh, a golden, nice. I'm going to still be sticking to my policy though of turning goldens into dust. I still have a motivation here of we're having a bit of problem with the network because so many people are trying to get on the Grand Tournament right now. Blizzard really didn't help themselves any by the way they pre-ordered this, and now everybody that pre-ordered has 50 decks that they want to open, and they're all getting stuck on the same screen at the same time. So, burglar. Now, from what I've already seen of the Grand Tournament expansions, there's a new phrase called Inspire, there's a new phrase called Joust. Inspire is when you use your hero ability, you give them something, either a plus in health or a divine shield or something. Joust is when it's summoned or it dies, or whenever the card says. A card from each player's deck is drawn, and whoever has the highest mana count then wins. If you see some flickering and if you see the clicks are not working, yes, that's all lag. Can't really do anything about it. We're already up to like, I think our 3rd there. Ooh, an epic, nice. draw this, deal 1 damage to your own minions. That's a warrior class, and the warrior strategy can be to damage your own minions to give them rage or enrage them. So that might be useful. That's what my warrior class is right now, and I was thinking about maybe getting away from that, but it just depends. So we're down to 40. We're 1/5 of the way through. I'm imagining almost all of the major decks that are played by the professionals are going to be changed with this expansion. There is very arguably that an argument can be said that these cards in the Grand Tournament are so powerful, and they're just, I wouldn't say they're so powerful personally, I'd say they're just one consistent step above what some of the old cards are, that this is really probably going to be the expansion that starts pushing out some of the original cards from being played at all. There already are a lot of original cards and Goblins versus Gnomes cards that I would not play. But as we get more and more expansions, eventually there's going to be a point where we just don't play any of the original cards, and then we eventually won't play any of the Goblins versus Gnomes cards. And as the power creeps up more and more, we very easily may at some point never even play the Grand Tournament cards, because everything else will just get more and more powerful. Either that will happen, or they'll just say we've made every kind of card we think we can make to keep the game balanced, and then it would stop being a collectible card game, and it would start being just a card game. Much in the way, if you are playing, say, solitaire or poker, nobody goes and invents a 13th card or a 14th card. They say, no, the 52 card deck is what is standard, and we're not going to try and improve upon that any further. Almost down to 30. I was hoping very much that the lag on this wouldn't affect opening pack. New epic, good. We haven't been getting a great amount of epics or anything. Golden rare. Haven't been getting a ton of goldens either. I suspect we'll have a lot of cards that we can turn to dust, and I will use the dust to probably make original cards, or I'll have to look at the cards and think and see if there's anything I really want or think would be very helpful. But if there isn't, wow, I do believe this is my first golden red legendary. I will have to think real hard if I'm going to turn that into dust or not. I probably am. A golden legendary could get me quite a bit of dust. So, and I want to have a full and complete collection of the original cards, and then I want to start working on a full and complete collection of the Goblins versus Gnomes cards. Now, personally, I don't care if I ever get a golden version of every card. I think the whole golden concept is just a holdover from collectible card games where you can actually purchase the cards and have them in real life, and it's kind of silly in a virtual game. I think they should get rid of it. beyond just opening these packs and making a few videos for the grand tournament that I'm going to be pushing out, there really isn't going to be a consistent video series for the grand tournament and specifically. But I do release Hearthstone episodes every Monday through Friday, so check those out. Eventually, I have a lot of videos that are already recorded, but eventually you'll catch up to the point where I start recording my daily or my every 3 days recordings of playing Hearthstone to do the quest, and that's when you'll start seeing me play the new decks and deal with the new cards. So we're halfway through now. Let's celebrate that by opening our 4 regular cards. And opening the 4 regular cards doesn't speed up anymore. I could change the card back, but it would be a pain. This is kind of a weird card back to be using. I think it's the one I got last month for making it to rank 20. Nothing new there. It's getting to the point when I open these classic cards that they all get turned into dust. I'm only missing a few classic cards right now. But a lot of them only have one copy of it. That was a golden. Now, I haven't dug very deeply into what the theory is. There may have been different ways to open packs or buy the packs that might actually change the randomization on this if it's not purely and truly random, which I don't believe it is, because if it was purely random, somebody's gonna open a pack and get like 5 golden legendaries, and I don't think that would really happen. So nothing really new there. Let's finish up opening these packs. It's definitely kind of slow here. I think we could have done this a little bit faster. There is some button I know of. How many of these have I gotten? I've gotten several of these. We'll see how many extra copies of everything I have at the end of this episode. But I think there's some button that would have just opened all these real fast. I just don't. Maybe if you just click open packs, we'll do that. We'll wait till we get down to 2 and we'll see what that looks like if I just click the button that says open packs. Right now on my other series, if you can check those out, the series that I'm doing, I'm about to start series 3 of my channel, which is like a season, except for there isn't 4 of them guaranteed in a year. Wow, can't attack heroes but has charge. Ice Howl, interesting. So I call a new series when at least 3 of my games, or the major game, the longest game I've covered, has ended. They have a tendency to line up pretty well, and it allows me to have a playlist that's called Current Series, where you can just see what's being released in the past month or a few months, instead of, for example, clicking on my Everything playlist, which would be starting at the beginning of 2015, and it would take you quite a while to catch up to some of my newer stuff, which might be some of my better stuff. I'm not sure. I'll leave that for other people to comment upon. So if you click my playlist tabs, you see all the games I've covered. If you want a specific game you want to see. If you just want to support my channel and follow the current series, you would click the current series and catch up that way. And that will start with the first episodes of this game, whatever games reviewing it and covering right now. If you want to see Series 1, you click on the playlist Series 1. If you want to see Series 2, which is about to end, you click on Series 2, which isn't there quite yet, but will be very soon. There isn't a playlist called Series 2 quite yet, but there will be. So now is a pretty decent time to hop aboard. You're gonna be seeing my newest videos. All my videos are recorded pretty early, so it does cause problems where if there is an issue with the audio or if there's something else that is suggested, possibly I've already recorded the entire series, possibly I can address it far in the future. The only series that I consistently do right now is Hearthstone. I've been doing it since the beginning of 2015, and the reason why I consistently do it is it is the series where I talk about what's going on my channel, what I'm thinking about, how everything is going as a YouTuber, and somewhat a professional YouTuber. Yeah, I am a professional. This is my only career. So this is my profession, thus I am a professional. I haven't said that out loud yet. I don't believe so. I'm surprising myself with that phrase. There's a playlist also for spotlights. Those are videos where I've covered a game, but either I covered all of the game, like Limbo, I played the entire game in one sitting, and so I just made a spotlight of that. Or I will sometimes do some things about my Minecraft server. I don't know if I'll be doing much about it lately, but so I'll do a spotlight on my Minecraft server every now and then. Or it'll be a game like Mirror's Edge, which crashed in the middle of recording on my old hardware, and so I just haven't gotten around to playing it on my new hardware. One of the things that drastically changed my channel recently is I was able to get about $100, maybe double that, hard to tell, worth of games. I got over 101 games with DLCs. So I have now a pretty good Steam library of older games that I'm covering that'll keep me busy for a long time. I'm contemplating playing Fallout 4, but on my channel in particular, that would be the third game that I would have bought brand new, and my newer, when I buy new games and make series out of them, they really don't get very many views, or they haven't yet. So I've done the Talos Principle, and it was a pretty bad series because it was crashing a lot, and I'm going to go back and redo it eventually, but that may be a year or two from now. And I did The Witcher 3, which was mostly crash free on my new hardware, and both of those series really didn't get any views at all. So if I was to do the Fallout 4, it would be quite a lot of money to buy the game, and then I'm not sure it would be worth the time. But I'm thinking about it. If somebody was to make a donation to me, then you can pretty much secure I'll cover it. If you just want to donate, either if you can figure out how to send me a gift key through Steam for it, then yeah, I'll definitely cover it. If you could donate to through the support my channel button on my main YouTube page, that would definitely be a consideration too. So that's something I would almost certainly do with that. So let's click this and see what happens. Well, nothing. Interesting. I know there's a button, but I don't know what it is. And I don't want to go hitting buttons. So, last one. What do we want? We want 5 golden legendaries is what we want. I mean, that's the best you can hope for. Summon a dread steed when it dies. Interesting. So as long as this dies, it will summon another one. Interesting. And that is 50 plus 50 plus packs opened. So let's go into the collection now. We're having still quite a lot of lag. I would really hate to be playing Hearthstone right now. It would be rather frustrating. Actually playing the game. So let's go into the crafting, and by default, let's just disenchant. We have 102 commons that are extra, and 12 rares that are extra, and 1 legendary. So, what's this 1 legendary? Interesting. So, here's your balance of dust right here. 1 extra legendary that we got. Gets you 400, which is almost the same amount of dust you'll get from 100 commons. And 12 gets you 240, which is almost half of that. So you're seeing how these are about worth 10 times as much as these. So this one is almost worth, I would bet, somewhere around 25 or 50 times, and this one is almost worth 100 times. So, interesting. So, disenchant all that. Wow. Well, that was a pretty fast animation. So now we've got some dust, and we've got a lot of cards that we're going to be looking at in our next series. But that's where I'm going to end this episode. I end all my episodes the same way. If you haven't seen or heard any of my episodes before, I ask you to like this video. I ask you to share it with your friends. I ask you to comment if you want to. And I ask you to watch every second of my videos, because all of those things help me with YouTube quite a lot. I have mentioned it before, but if you click my name, Rydo, on the right is the blue button that says support this channel. I would definitely appreciate it if you clicked that and made a donation. Also check out my playlist tab, see the other games I've had, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel to see the other videos as they come out. I'm going to push them all out as soon as I record them in celebration of the Grand Tournament. Also, down below in the description are a bunch of links to social media sites like battle.net, so you can friend me here, Steam, so you can friend me there, and Google+, Facebook, Steam, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. And let me know in the comments if there's some other site I should be on, and I'll make an account there almost certainly too. So there's links down to all of those. Follow me on those services if you have an account, or even if you don't, why not make an account and follow me there? That will let you know exactly when new videos are out. I release new videos every Monday through Friday, but if you want to see it, be the very first person to see a video, follow me on one of those things, and that helps you remember that when new videos are out too. And that's it. So I always say the last thing, and I really do mean it. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening.